and welcome to a new tutorial of Made by Siem. Today I'm going to show you how to make this a beautiful bracelet. You can attach charms if you like. You don't have to, but you can add charms. And this one was made with just a little bit of a Scheepjes Catona. I'm going to tell you all about the yarn and the supplies that you need into the video. So please enjoy! Okay, start off with a slip knot on your hook and leave a little bit of a tail end so you can use that to sew in later on. Okay, I have zoomed in quite a lot and it is absolutely a big challenge for me to stay within this really small space that I have. I'm doing my very best. Okay. So start off with a slip knot on your hook and then chain 2. Go into the first chain you just did and be sure that you have both loops on your hook. Insert your hook, grab your yarn over and pull through 2. And instantly you can see that you have this little bit here poking out. You see that? So turn your work a little, go to the side and go underneath that strand of yarn. There. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over and pull through 2. Now, you see 2 strands of yarn right there. 2 little loops. Go underneath both loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And please be sure that you crochet loose, because when you have a tight tension you won't be able to get your hook underneath those stitches. Turn your work a little and go underneath these 2 strands of yarn. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Here are the new loops. Go underneath those 2 loops, yarn over, and when you turn it a little, these are the loops we're working right now, but here are the new loops. Can you see them? Here are the loops we're going to use for the next stitch. So we just did a yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, turn a little and go underneath those 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And if you find this really hard to see, then at the very end of this video I will post the link or the video to the Romanian cord that I did for a key cord, but I did that with macrame yarn, which is a lot thicker, so that might be easier for you to see. See? Now keep on going till it is long enough for you. The version I did for Sterre, the black version I measured it, I'm gonna zoom out a bit. I measured it in a specific way, because I'm gonna show you with my own bracelet how I measured it. Now, measure your own wrist or the wrist for the person you're making the bracelet for. Now, mine is 18 centimeters. I'm not a skinny person, so mine is 18 centimeters, which is just a little over 7 inches. Okay, now you should add that, you should multiply that by 2 and add 10 centimeters. So there you go. 18 plus 10 is 36 plus 10 is 47. If I do that 4 inches, let me see how much is 10 centimeters in inches. 4 inches. Okay, so in inches that is 7 inches times 2 is 14 inches plus 4 inch. That should be 18 inches. Capiche? Right? Okay. Now I'm going to explain you why you need those extra 10 centimeters or 4 inches. As you can see, you are going around the corner right here. Okay, this will take some yarn, some space. That won't fit around your, that doesn't go around your wrist. So you will lose that. Okay, then we have a big button. Just right before the button, we cannot use this space. Then this space, this piece of your bracelet, that we won't be using that either. Yeah, we're using that, but it doesn't go around your wrist. So we're losing that as well. And that's about 4 centimeters. And this is about 1.5, yeah. So total, when you add that up, when you sum it, or how do you say that, it'll be about 10 centimeters or 4 inches. Okay? So therefore, for me, it works doing it like this. When I did the smaller version for my friend Sterre, I did it the same. Her wrist is a little bit smaller than mine. It was 15 centimeters. So for her, I did a chain of 40 centimeters. Let me see, 40 centimeters is 15 3/4 of an inch. Okay? Sorry, I'm not familiar with inches, so hopefully I do say that correct, in the correct way, but excuse me if I don't. Okay, so for me, I'm going to do a chain with this stitch of 46. Now, I'm gonna show you in the next clip how much I did exactly and if that works for me. Okay? So it might be wise before doing, you know, the whole pattern or the whole string, and maybe you have too much, it might be wise to watch the next clip first. Now, I'm working with a thin or a number 2 weight yarn. If you're using a thicker yarn, for example, another brand, or you know, just a really thick yarn, the numbers might be off too, because you probably will need more yarn to go around the corner. Just give it a try. Just try and see if it works for you. Okay? I can only tell you with the yarn I'm using how things will be after you finished your bracelet. Therefore I suggest to use this beautiful yarn or a number 2 yarn. Anyway, enough said. Enjoy making your cord for the bracelet, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, as you can see, mine is twisted. That is normal. See, it is twisted. That is normal. That's basically because you keep on turning and turning and turning, and then you get a little something like a twist in it. But it is just quite easy just to follow along the string. You might want to turn it the other way around, and then it looks great. So yeah, I have absolutely the same. Now I have 18 inches. I'm going to show you there, 18 inches, which is 46 centimeters. Now, okay, so all you need to do now is insert your hook underneath both loops, just like we did before. Then yarn over and pull through all loops. Then turn again, go underneath 2 loops, yarn over and pull through all loops. And that's it. That's it. Okay, now follow your string, your bracelet, just like that, and be sure that it's not twisted. Then insert your hook into the, not into the first chain here, but into the, here in between, there. Insert your hook just between the stitches, yarn over and pull through. Okay, then chain 1 and leave a little bit of a tail end, because you will need that to sew on the button and to sew in, the yarn, so it won't come loose. Okay. Okay, I got my yarn through the needle on the short strand of yarn, and then turn your bracelet inside out and just weave that short end through the stitches. So keep the long end, but weave the short end through a couple of stitches back and forth to secure it. There you go. Then cut your yarn. And turn it back. Then get your needle. Yarn through the needle. Now, right in the middle where we closed the, where we put the 2 parts together, insert your yarn needle just right in the middle there and pass it through your bracelet. Just like that. Okay, trying to explain things in 2 different languages is not that easy, see? It's not that easy. Alright, so you have your yarn needle through the middle, then get your big button. My button is 25 millimeters, and place the first hole of the button, of the 2 holes in the button, over your yarn needle, just like that. Now, then this can be tricky. You need to form a loop, just like that. Be sure that this loop is not twisted. hold it between your index finger and your thumb. This part of the bracelet should have from the side of the button, should have the length of your wrist. See? So a little smaller, just like that. And for me that is 18 centimeters. I'm going to try to turn it around. The measuring tape, it is 7 inches. So for me that will be perfect. Now, as we did the loop of the loop here, and we placed the button right above the first hole. Sorry, I don't see that correct. We placed the needle right above the first hole of the button, so we can pull it through. Now, insert your hook into the second hole, just like that, and be sure that this part of your bracelet is right above it, and put the needle through the bracelet. I know it is kind of tricky, but it should look like that. Okay? If you're not sure, measure it again, because when it is too small, you can't fix it afterwards. So pull through. Okay? Now, for me, it is still perfect. Now, keep on sewing 2 or 3 times through the bracelet, on the back side, through the bracelet, through the hole of the button, and then back through the buttonhole on the second, on the other side of your bracelet. Oh, this is so hard to explain, guys. I'm so sorry. I hope you can see it really good what I'm doing. Okay? And do this 2, 3, or 4 times, just as much as you like. Just like that. Okay. When you did that, then just go underneath this piece here and weave or sew it on. This is just to secure everything a little better. Okay? There you go. Then weave in the ends on the back side of your bracelet. Just a few times, back and forth. Oops. There you go. Then cut your yarn really close to your work, and then your bracelet is ready. Okay, and then is this what your finished bracelet looks like? I'm going to show you how to put it on your wrist. This little loop should be on this side. Then here's your wrist. Just over your wrist like that. Be sure that it is not twisted. This one goes underneath your wrist. Okay, so now you have a loop on here and a loop here. You should get this loop through this loop here. Okay, so really hard to show you guys with just one hand. So get it through, just like that. See? Then place this loop over the button. And this is what your beautiful bracelet looks like. But you can add some charms if you like, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, now I love my bracelet like it is, but sometimes you just want it to be a little prettier. Okay, so you might want to add a charm, or 2 charms, or 10 charms. It just depends on what you like. Now, I think these are called jump rings, but I'm not quite sure. I think jump rings. Just small, such a small ring, then you have tools for it. But as I have been making jewelry ever since I'm a kid, I just use my hands for doing this. So open the ring, then add the charm, and the charm that I have right here says, sorry, it says handmade with love, of made with love, yeah, made with love. Then add the charm to the ring and get your bracelet, and you see all these loops on the side of the bracelet right here. Then just through one of them loops, put the ring through one of the loops, and then just close the ring just like that, and you have a charm attached to your bracelet. Now you can add any charm with such a little small jump ring. I think it's called jump ring. You can put any charm with a jump ring onto your bracelet, whatever you like, as many as you like, but be sure that you do not attach it here in this loop, and not in this loop, and not too close to the bottom. I would suggest to only use the space between my fingers, so this and this, if you want to add charms. Okay? Okay, and this is it. There's all there's to it. It is a I think, quite easy project. You do not need a lot of supplies, and you can make them for fairs, for presents, Christmas, you know, whatever you like, for yourself, whatever you like, and you can add as many charms if you like. If you don't like to add the charms, then leave them like they are. There's not much to tell. This is just it. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in one of my next or previous tutorials. If you're going to make yours, then please show them on your social media, and please do not forget to tag or add me so I can see your beautiful bracelets. When you're going to make them, please enjoy. Bye for now.